Everybody in here.
Everybody.
I got police going around in the back and shit. They about to fuck with me, yo.
Wait a minute.
Man, what's it been? 2 weeks, dog? God,
Yeah,
it's
something
been
like
a
that.
long time.
Wait,
Hey, Moose say first. What up, Moose? Man, hey, welcome back, everybody. Teddy Bear, what's up, man? Frank, what's good? TV, I see you in here. Marty,
back like herpes.
oh, whoa.
Back like
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, my bad. I had to get that out. I'm sorry. I had to get it out.
Shit.
You almost made me spit out beer.
Fuck, I wasn't ready for that one. God damn. All right. Well, like I said, yeah, man, it's been thank you very much for that. You say dope intro. Thanks for that, Wolf. I mean, can we just do that? Can we just call him 3D and you Wolf? I mean,
Hey,
Hey, Nat, wait. So tell us this. What is that about? Tell us.
okay, Lacey.
let Lacey.
Do we want everybody to know the story?
I
You can tell the
It's your
story.
It's your story, Dewan.
I don't want to tell it. You can tell it. I don't want to tell it.
It's your story, man. It wasn't my experience. I was
Yeah,
just
all right. But Matt can tell it better than I can because he was narrating it.
So here we go. First story from Fulda Gap, right? So people who don't know, we went to Fulda Gap this weekend. 3 of us on the panel were there. It was a fun time. Everybody couldn't make it, but listen, I'm telling you right now, next year, I'm already saying I'm making it known up front. Music will be at Fulda Gap next year. So it's happening. It's a done thing already. We're doing it.
Yes, sir.
So first story that we can share. Walking through the campsite. Everything cool. We all having fun.
Yes, sir.
We walked past a particular campsite to get over to the Capital Offenses campsite. You hear my man say, you heard him say, that ain't him. That's what you heard him say, that ain't him. My man, did you hear somebody else say, yeah, it is? Hey, Wolf. Yo.
Hey, Wolf. No, I'm like, yo, how the fuck can y'all mistake them both for me for him? Like, height, weight, everything, totally fucking different. You know what I mean? He was like, my bad, dog. My bad.
Yo, it was the funniest thing. My man's was dead ass.
Dead ass.
You heard the one guy say, that ain't him. My man was like,
that's
yeah,
what
it
got
is.
me. When he was like, that ain't him.
He was like, it is, man. I'm telling you, man. Oh, Wolf.
Yo,
No.
I turned around. I'm like, oh shit.
No.
Hey, wait. The kicker. They were brothers.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what they were first. They were brothers.
They were brothers.
They were brothers from Mississippi.
And then so we walked away with it said, all black people look alike.
Even the other black people.
I don't think I seen any issues with race coming from white folks. Like I said, they're sweet people, man.
Well, they weren't from North Carolina. In their defense.
Mississippi. Harold's from Mississippi too.
Exactly. The iguana man. Yeah. The iguana man is in Mississippi right now. So just take that in consideration. The iguana man is in Mississippi right. I mean,
but it was fun though. It was fun.
It was fun as shit. Like I said, I mean, again, I can't say enough how grateful I am that Capital Offense were so
offered up their camp.
Yeah,
fantastic. Like
one of Ramos.
Yeah, even though we took one of somebody's campsite, you know what I'm saying? We just took their shit. We just walked in like, hey yo, here. We took their tent and everything. He like, I'm gonna have to move my tent. Like, yeah, all right, that's cool. We get it.
You can
but we tried our best to be on the edge of it.
Well, yeah, and he set up on the other edge. Like he was standing outside his tent, but it was providing him shade.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this is okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was great, man. Like I said, the event itself was fucking fun. Twitch. Fuck Twitch. Okay.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck Twitch. The event itself was fun. Like I said, we had a great time. I want to again thank you to Joe Perez. I know he don't watch this shit, but thank you to Joe Perez for not being upset with Dewan this weekend. The rest of the Legionnaires I can't speak about.
Why your teammates mad at you?
That part up.
You got some more teammates mad at you?
Well,
they were mad in Maryland too.
Well, let me tell you. Well, Maryland was different. Maryland because we went head hunting. That was a little bit different. Maryland, we went head hunting. This time was just because, like, so this. Let me tell you, what this sneaky motherfucker was doing. Like I said, oh, the story just coming out, motherfucker. This sneaky motherfucker. Every time we off the field, they didn't split up for the game, Wolf, but Juwan ran with me, so he ran as a mutant this weekend. So this motherfucker, every time we off field, this motherfucker take his shirt off, walk around with the motherfucking black shirt on and shit, like once it's time to go back on the field, that motherfucker throw the bitch
wear
back
these
on.
colors out in the parking lot. I can't do that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no, I was keeping it respectful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it was a lot of players. You know what I mean? Then you had the questions like,
Yeah.
what's going on with that shit there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In my defense, I gotta say this publicly speaking. I'm looking in the camera. I did not ask him to do that. He did that on his own.
Listen. Show love, and I wasn't playing for Warsaw, so why would I wear a 13th jersey playing on Warsaw? It would have confused things when
Right.
13th was on Warsaw.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's the story. We're gonna stick to it.
That story was sticking to it. But you know what I mean? I did look good in the motherfucker, by the way. You know what I mean? Even had new joggers for the motherfucker.
I just
Yeah,
seen
I
myself
saw
in a
that.
black headband. That looked pretty fucking cool.
I'm just saying. We ain't gonna say
I've
nothing
never
about that.
seen that.
We ain't gonna say nothing about that headband that he borrowed. And he stole when he got home with it. I know, right?
Damn, you caught that, didn't you?
That headband had a permanent home, buddy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Is that right? Is that right?
Oh.
Okay.
What happened?
All right.
Oh.
All right. We'll have to make that happen, man. We'll have to make that happen. And look, he know it, and he know it.
Yep.
The player number breakdown.
Hold on. He said, "Did you guys hear the player number breakdown the folder?" I did not. So if you want to comment that in there, I can put it up there. But I did not hear the
From
player
a
number
ref
breakdown.
in the parking lot, I heard about 2,000, but it was hard for me to tell, like what.
All I know was a lot of bodies for us to shoot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Rich
it
will
was
be there.
definitely, it was definitely, yeah. So Josh, to Mike's point, Rich is there already. Actually, he's already at Kemper's house. Yep,
Oh, is that this weekend?
that
Yeah.
is this weekend.
Oh,
Campbell will be there too.
Yeah, that shit got broken down. The wife was like, "Nah, it's not happening for you." I'm like, "All right, you're right. You're right."
You know, I had permission to go, but my legs told me no.
Yo, listen, if you've never been to Fulda Gap and never played at Fulda Gap, the game is great. The heels will fuck you up. It don't matter what shape you think you in.
But while you're playing, it's not that bad. Like,
Yes.
I didn't notice it while I'm actively gunning with people, but as soon as I'm dead, I'm fuck, man. It's all uphill. You want to walk to spawn? Uphill. You want to walk to off the field because this sucks? Uphill, many hills.
Yeah.
It's not one.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
shit.
for me,
Hey,
And we kept getting lost, so we don't know where the
No.
fuck we're going.
and the one thing I can't say again, Dwayne, capital offense. Thank you.
Awesome.
Because he knew where the fuck he was and where he was going on the
Yup.
fucking field.
And he could tell me like where without he could describe it well enough to know. Okay.
Right. So that was lovely. So like again, they were just great. But yeah, my by the end of I'm gonna say what 3/4 of day one, my thighs, my hamstring was like, hey fam, hey, you overweight. What are you doing?
That's not where I thought that was going.
Yeah. There we go. Hey, look, Gene said he want to play the field again, not just Fulda.
I think they do have another big event. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know either. Geo McAfee, I know is one of the field managers there.
FSP is like a home field team. They'd know too. They play all their events.
Okay. So who let B&B Barry in? Listen, I'm just telling you. Oh shit. God damn it. God damn it. I'm thinking about the Airbnb. Motherfucker.
I was waiting for you to catch on to that.
Motherfucker. God damn it, Gabe. God damn it. All right, Wolf. Go to your movie, man. Fuck.
Fucking Gamby.
Fuck.
Right, Lacey.
I'm thinking about
I can't number my favorite Canadians anymore, but he's easily in the top 5 of
Fuck,
ones I've
man.
never met.
He was so gullible reading that. He's like, oh, why he let that? He's like, oh shit.
I'm thinking about
TV in the comments.
I'm sorry. I'm apologizing. Fuck that. Fuck. That's my bad.
You're gonna make me ugly laugh, man.
Shut up. Anyway, moving on. Fuck y'all. Moving on. Oh, shout out to Damage Inc. too. Like I said, shout out to Damage Inc. They were there. Watching them work is fucking phenomenal too.
They're awesome. They're awesome.
Tony.
Anytime I can play with those guys, it's just interesting.
Oh, wait a minute. And you forgot somebody. Shout out to the guys from Publishers Paintball.
Hey, Dewan, where the fuck you go?
Yeah, Dewan.
Somebody kicked me out.
Somebody
kick you out.
Cut your fucking camera off, Dewan.
Oh, wrong one.
Nah, again, we added another guest here, of course.
Is it fucking Eli Booth?
Yes, it is.
What? Hold on.
What?
I'm losing you guys. I'm losing you.
Turn sideways. Oh, we actually lost him. Fuck.
It's that Arizona Wi-Fi.
There we go. He don't know. He's somewhere on the hill somewhere.
Get him.
Lacey said you want to check out the Iron League.
Yeah.
Come on down to the Iron League. Yeah, the Iron League is another one of those fields that's kind of like you gotta. I couldn't get him TV. I couldn't get him fast enough TV. I couldn't get him fast enough. But like I said, so Eli was there. Eli played Warsaw. You know, he ran out there with his MG, with his box bag and shit, trying to fucking us up.
Hell yeah, he did.
What happened? There we go. You there? Are you there, Eli?
Can you hear me now?
I'm gonna get his.
I'm gonna exit and come back.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I was trying to get him that time. But Mark, y'all watched World Cup all today. Me and my son sat there and watched World Cup all day. It's amazing to see how I didn't know how into paintball he was. Let's just say that.
Yeah,
I didn't realize how into paintball he was until the other day, and the fact that we sat and watched World Cup all day today. He was trying to keep up with what the fuck was going on. I thought the shit was dope.
Hell yeah.
He wanted. We were playing with cars, legit. He went up. This is what he did. He went upstairs and told his mom, "Mom, I need you to text Dad and tell him I want to play with him." So she texted me and told me MJ want to play. MJ want to play with me. I'm like, all right, MJ, what you want to do? He's like, let's go play cars. So I was watching NXL when it happened, and then we went in there and we played with the cars and watched the NXL on the phone, which I thought was dope. So you're gonna have another fucker out here telling you to get the fuck off his field pretty soon.
You can't say that at home, but you can say it on the field.
Yeah, exactly. Can't say that at home, but once we leave this and get into this parameter, say whatever fuck you want to say, MJ. I ain't got a problem with it.
But if you're gonna talk shit to that man, you better make sure you can take him.
Yeah.
Or
I'm not gonna save you.
Away.
I'm not gonna save you. I'm gonna save you.
No.
I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna save you.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna tell you, yes. Don't flinch, walk. As you heard me tell the motherfucker several times. Don't flinch, walk.
At the same time, if some like little 10-year-old, 12-year-old kid was telling me to fuck off, I'd probably crack the fuck up. Like, hang on, say that again. Fuck off.
Yo, just like when we was on top of the hill, and we on that brush, and Matt was like, "If they're gonna be mad, tell them to be mad at me. They can be mad at me."
Yo, you gotta understand. So for people to understand, like, okay, so I did have to cut some of it down, right? The people that was around us was like, they had goggles on, but you know their eyes was big as shit. Like, dog, you all right? Like,
nobody else was communicating across the field, just vocally. Everybody else is on radios. Hey, he's over at Delta 5. Mm-hmm. And you're just like, that motherfucker's over there.
You see him right in front of you. Shoot that
Dewan, I got glasses. I know I'm blind as fuck. Everybody know I'm blind as fuck. I'm motherfucker Dewan. I'm like, Dewan, you don't see this motherfucker right here moving? You don't see him? No, I don't see him. I start shooting. Oh, there you go. This motherfucker shooting the entire. If the person's to my left, Dewan's shooting to my right. I'm like, Dewan, no, to your left. He's to your left. You're right. Oh, I got it. All right, Eli's back. There we go.
There's this. What up, buddy?
What's up? How's it going, guys?
Pretty good.
Gene said, I did fight downhill once. Seemed like everything was up. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything is up.
Exactly.
Good.
All right. So, Eli, what was your experience, man?
Dude, I had a great time. I came in with no expectations. Never been in anything like that. I mean, I've been to Super Game, but I came in with no expectations. I had a blast. You know, I was going to wear the wig, but I didn't want to like rub it in with, like a victory wig or anything. So no, honestly, we had a good time. The you know, we swapped sides about 2 hours into Sunday, which, I mean, there were 2 hours left, and it was fun. Was hoping to roll up and find you guys, but
Yeah, I
we
see
always
you
did
switch
this.
tags, but we never seen you
Yeah.
again.
It's like it's like we were coming off as you were going on, and then when you were coming off, we were going back on.
yeah.
And look, like Frank just said, firefights were everywhere. Firefights were everywhere. They were. They were.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a target-rich environment for us, and for you guys, it was like, hey, let's just sit in this line because this is the only place they can come. So,
Yeah, where were you guys at the end? Were you at Hamburger Hill or were you at the Rex?
shall I show it? Shall I show it?
I was left side with line of Rex in those trenches on
wanna
our
see?
side of the road.
You want to see where I was?
Oh yeah.
Should I show it? Shall I show it? Let me see if I can.
Go ahead. You know you want to.
Oh, I'm gonna show it. It's gonna happen.
Give a man a GoPro.
Huh? Don't give me a GoPro. Don't give me a GoPro. You don't want. If you don't want content, don't give me a fucking GoPro. Hopefully it don't double up the audio, but here we go. Boom.
Let's go with that there.
Where we going? Straight up? I don't care. I'm just making sure I know my direction. What's my direction? Left or right? Oh, I've been trying to get that. Let's go.
The look though, like, huh? Oh, that good.
When are y'all ready? It don't matter. Let's go.
Don't ever say I don't play paintball, fuckers.
It's right on.
He tried to run. He tried to run and trip.
Who tried to run the trip? Who did that?
I swear to God, dude, when you came up over the hill, he was like just aimed at you, but he's like shit and ran to the fucking right.
So when you were doing that, I was on your left in the woods. I had an Apex tip, and I mean, all I did is mess around with that thing all weekend. When we were pushing out after we swapped to blue in the Sim City, I was in in the tower building, and all these dudes were just standing around on the ridge, just waiting to engage. And I'm over there with the Apex tip, and just barely reaching out, hitting their masks and making a break. And so, I mean, we're talking like rows of people just standing there waiting to play. And I'm just like, die, motherfuckers, die! And I mean, it's surprisingly effective without first strike rounds with those stupid things.
Yeah, I'm not affected. And Tony, my legs were done. All right, Gamby, appreciate it. But yeah, my legs were gone after that one. We did that again, didn't we?
Yeah.
Y'all show the other one too? That's going in video 3. Shall I show that too?
Do it.
No.
No. Just go ahead.
I'm not in them, so you do you.
Well, that's because somebody didn't have a camera mount.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm still looking for. There was a photographer at
Oh, hey, there's Adam.
the morning charge.
This guy, whoever this guy is.
Fuck that guy.
Ah, here I come,
He
everybody.
threw it all off on us.
Yeah, they tried to peek at that. I was playing whack-a-mole with those guys.
Yeah, I was playing whack-a-mole on that side too. Just to the left of you guys.
Yeah, Lacey was down there.
Oh yeah, is that where I'm in? No, this is the final battle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the one point, I did jump in that bunker to the right of you with those tires. I think.
So
Right
That
here.
was
Yeah.
stupid. That was the worst fucking bunker. I got in that left one too, but I dove into that right side and couldn't do anything.
I think I got that on video. I think I got you doing that on video. This guy was shooting at me.
Yep. Hey, Ref, watch out! Watch out!
He got the fuck out the way though.
I'd have shot him.
I must have been just to your right then.
This fucker shot at me. I wasn't worried about him until he shot at me. He fucking shot at me. So I had to shoot back at him. I wasn't even thinking about him. I was thinking about this fucker's here. So
So you know that window right there?
Yeah.
the little windows in the concrete. So there was one push. We pushed that when I was on red, and I was the only dude left. Their tank came around, and I was just tucked in there, shooting guys through there. And I shot one guy in the back of the head, just right there. And a ref, after I got out, after shooting a bunch of people pretty much at that spot, he's like, "Why didn't you offer him a surrender?" I'm like, dude, how in the hell am I going to offer somebody a surrender?
was right
through that
there.
window?
Right.
Like,
I
"Hey,
offered him a surrender.
surrender," and then they ducked down.
Wait, when was that? That wasn't when we had to push with the. That wasn't when we had the turret thing, was it?
No. This you guys had a tank that pushed into wreck. I think we nuked you, or I think we did a nuke, and then a bunch of us pushed onto that bunker, all across the board, and then a tank pushed into Rex and wiped everybody out. And it was shooting at me from my right, so it would have been from the Rex's perspective, it would have been your right, if you were right there. And it just kept hitting that position. So I tucked in as best as I could, and I just was shooting people through that window as they came up.
Exactly, Repo. He said those
Yeah.
wide open. Exactly, and that's one of the main. So me and Dwayne was talking about that, right? After kind of our little post action thing, right? The way that they have Rex set up, you can't take it without a massive force because of that big wide ass. Like, there's no way NATO would ever have taken Rex from where we were. There's no way you could have.
Yeah. You know what's normally I'd complain about that. Normally I would complain from a game design perspective or a field design that sucks. But the way that Fulda works, the way the gameplay works, is really, really fun to do that. Yeah. I don't know why. It's really fun to mass up and watch everybody run in with smoke and crap.
Yeah, I mean, them fucking 20-minute smokes were dope as shit. But like I said, I mean, but to your point, like it was.
No.
That's why I felt like realistic, and I'm gonna say this, right? As a person who played that event, bro, I had no fucking complaints, like none at all. And this is the person that played on NATO that got smashed. That I had no fucking complaints at all, like none. It was for me, it was a fun game, right? It was
it wasn't
a fun game.
Overly fucking shitty.
No, it's like this. If we would have had more communication across the board, we'd have done a lot more than what we did. You know what I mean? And that was that.
There were plenty of tactical teams to take and hold land.
Yeah.
Did you guys not have a palm? Did you not have dedicated palms?
So here's the thing. We all know that Warsaw is a mainstay. They've been doing this for X number of years. Their command structure is solid. We know that 100%. Because NATO typically always gets kind of beat or smashed the way they do, theirs isn't so solid. And they had their command structure that worked for them. But as you know, like, I mean, I was fucking with you. I knew what it was because, again, I am an organizer like that. Like, you guys having those the other color arm man takes the arm that designate what right. I got you the one. All right, there you go. To designate what unit you guys were in. That's a low level way of organizing that works. You know what I'm saying? And you guys had that. You know, you guys had it. And that's what it was there, but we weren't necessarily a part of it. I'll say that.
Even with that, it works. But I mean, I was asked to EXO for one of the under commanders or whatever the hell they're called, and I was asked on Friday to do that, and I'm just like, man, I just want to be a tourist and play this one. So I did a little bit. I had my radio on, and I mean, it's cool, like the level of organization. But I played that first assault into Ducket, and then I did whatever the hell I wanted the rest of the weekend. So it was cool seeing that. But
we pretty much, like I said. So again, I'm giving credit to Capital Offense. We ran with Capital Offense the entire weekend. We pretty much did what they said that our job was to do. Now, there were times that I know for a fact me and Dewan kind of went squirrel mode, but that's kind of what the fuck we do. I mean, that's why you want us, right? You know what I'm saying? You want us aggressively pushing people face. You know what I'm saying? You want us doing that so that you can get what you need to get done behind. Because again, like shit, there was a moment when me and Lacey was fucking until that fucking tank washed my ass out. There was a moment that me and Lacey was holding down from Ducket, like that push into
hiding behind that dish,
that fucking dish. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, was that you guys? Hey, was that in the morning, Saturday morning? Were you hiding behind the stupid dish?
From a tank?
From a tank?
Oh, was it from a tank?
Dude, I was hiding in ways from the tank, still shooting at motherfuckers down on the bridge, and the back two gunners couldn't shoot at me on the tank. So I'm like, fuck this. Like, I'll just hold here. Like, at least if the tank I figured I could walk the bunker enough to get around it. As long as I could keep nobody from coming over that bridge, we were all right.
Right. So
yeah, go ahead.
No, you're right though, because I said like my dumb ass pushed back because I knew my fat ass wasn't gonna fit behind a fucking dish. So I pushed back and tried to hide below like a little baby hill. Motherfuckers from the tank smoked me, hit me right in the top of the head, like you fucking bad.
Yeah, I think because you ran up to the dish right as they started coming around, I'm like, bro, we're both not gonna fit here.
I was like, all right, I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it. I ran back, tried to hide below like a little small little hill, and I'm like, top of the head, fucked me up. I'm like, all right, you got it, you win, you a boss. And then that motherfucking tank went down. So, but whatever. But no,
it was a fun game.
The shit we did before that though was dope. What was that little town? The chicken? What do they call it? Chicken coop.
Chicken coop.
Chicken coop.
Which one's chicken coop?
So you got Alpha
from Duckett.
Yeah. Down the hill from Duckett. Yeah, across the bridge in Duckett and down to the right from Alpha from your side.
Got it. Okay.
So we got up in there and we was putting work in that motherfucker though.
What day was that, on Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Got it. Yeah, so you guys went up against the 120th, which was what I was supposed to be part of, but I didn't want to fuck with that on Sunday.
Dude, fighting across that bridge was a blast. Like, that was just so much fun. At one point, I was playing. There was a guy across in the same structure shooting. Like, he was just leaning out his window shooting because nobody was even really behind me at this point. And he could shoot me through the cracks in the pallet. And he kept getting them through there every once in a while. I called the ref over, like, hey, ref, what do you think about this one? Like, that's a pretty big hit, but it came through the pallet. I want your call. And I realized there's nowhere safe in that structure.
No.
So I'm like, okay, I have to fight back. I started shooting out and coming out the windows, and we ended up exchanging, and that was awesome. Like, as soon as I put 2 and 2, I can't hide here. Okay.
It was fun down there.
Lacey,
that was on
found
that was on Route 1. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm looking at footage too on the other side. I remember Lacey talking about I was recording on that, and I remember Lacey doing that. I think I got footage of him doing that.
Because Lacey got shot out on that way. That's when you came in. Because I was already over there.
I don't know how to. Lacey, you remember that shit? I'm gonna say this little motherfucker. That motherfucker like fast walked his ass across the fucking bridge and got into the other side's bunker. Remember? And then he hightailed his ass into the fucking chicken coop. Like, how the fuck did he do that shit?
Who's that?
The one.
Oh.
Magic.
Oh, yeah. He crossed that bridge, and I never seen him come back. So I'm like, well, at least Juan's still out there. We're all right. Matt came back 3 or 4 times. Still haven't seen Dewan. I've only been right here.
I was having fun over that motherfucker because we took out the guys that was on the left of us, and then we had the 2 guys in the front. It was 2 on the hill and 2 in the building, and then it was 1 over to the far right, and we managed to start wiping them down. Then I think that was Frank and them came through when you were there. They came around that ridge and took them guys off the hill, and that was about it, man. That was about an hour battle, though. I think we was over there for about an hour.
And that was in between Duckett and Alpha.
So
yeah,
I think so. So
yeah.
Alpha was so from your side, Alpha would have been on the left side of what we talking about. There was like this matter of fact. Hold on.
So I'm looking at the map. So Bridge 4 is the main route, Route 1.
The bridge we were watching.
Yep,
and so you would have been climbing uphill, and my guess is you would have been on the left of Route 1.
Whatever this is right here. Look, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's that bottom area.
Yeah. So this is where all the action went down at right here. So this is. There's Lacey. I
think that was the only time I ran with the rest of the deplorables.
Is that you? Guru?
Yeah, that was Lacey, right? Yeah, that's me.
This is me, and that's Matt. Yeah.
Yeah, that's me and Mike.
All right, I got you. That bottom area.
I'm already in there.
Yeah,
y'all came. I was already in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, then this is where Jigs came up. I don't know where the fuck he came from, but Jigs came up and just started wiping shit out on that left side.
Yeah.
Top of this hill straight above me. I can't.
Yeah, but the funny part of this footage, though, if you notice, there was blue
Where that
on Alpha.
Oh, well, yeah, let's talk about that for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna stop you. Because let's talk about that for a second. Because what was fucked up about that? So Eli, listen, when we dead walk back to that dead zone, right? Because we own the dead zone. So Nehemiah walked us all the way back to that dead zone, right?
That's DZ3. That's DZ3, right?
DZ3, yeah. So he dead walked us back to DZ3. As we're walking back, you had like 4 or 5 guys on Alpha from Red. Blue was pinching from Hamburger Hill and whatever was right in front of Alpha.
Okay.
They eventually took that, right? And then they had this small group of Red between Alpha and where we at right now. These motherfuckers would not turn left to save their life. I'm like, yo, if they just turn left, you're looking at their backs. Wipe them out.
Because that's how we got shot out in Chicken Coop was by Blue.
Blue shooting at us from Alpha.
Oh, come on, really?
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, so you had you would have had the tree line. So Red, this is on Sunday. So we had the tree line on Route 3 pushing from Alpha on the outer edge of that. And then obviously we had SimCity shooting down. So we would have had you guys had Alpha or you had part of Alpha?
We had
part
Alpha.
of Alpha.
We had up to about the 50 Alpha.
Okay, got it. Yeah. And then you had where you guys are coming from DZ3.
You had about 5 Red that was down at the bottom of Chicken Coop, and we coming fighting from up top at Ducket.
Got it.
So if our forces would have turned to the left at the 50 of Alpha and shot downhill, you could have easily wiped through Alpha and moved to the next objective.
Did you guys have did you have Ducket or Romeo at that point? So did you have
Ducket.
that?
We had Ducket.
Okay, so you had that DZ2 spawn then. So
yeah.
Okay.
So it was turn around, walk up, tag up, go back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yep.
That's the thing. Like, so you gotta understand, you had us, Capital Offense, ready to just pounce, but we were being held off because they had the fucking high ground. Like we were fighting out of Chicken Coop, but they had the high ground. Had the guys from Alpha just turned left and wiped them out and let us come up the hill. It would have been different. It would have been, you know what I'm saying? It would have been a different game.
Man, if you could have taken Romeo and pushed Red back to the DMZ, you would have owned. I mean, you would have been able to keep Warsaw out of all of that Route 1, that area, because that's kind of a brutal hike back to DZ5. I mean, it's not bad, but it's still uneven ground, and you have to go down and then back up, or you have to side hill it.
We know for next year.
Yeah, that was the main thing, like just not knowing, okay, what can we do from here to be beneficial?
Yeah, I mean the roads are going to be faster. We learned James Respawn. He's been doing. I mean, has dozens of scenarios under his belt, and I actually learned a few things from him. Just about, that dude survived more than I did, and I mean he was more. I want to say he was more aggressive. So he ended up taking. He was right behind someone else when we took Ducket, and he let a girl flip the flag. He took Romeo. He was 2 seconds ahead of me when he flipped the flag. I was like, God damn it, dude. And so I was always behind him. And the dude was he barely got out. I was pissed because I had to keep making the walk back, and he was constantly in. I'm like, really? I'd love to pull him on, but he would get people going. We both did, but he seemed to be more effective at this strategy of walk 12 feet, everybody walk 12 feet, and then stop. And then everybody walk 12 feet and then stop. And then you keep settling. That way, if there's an ambush waiting for you, only a couple dudes get ambushed, and then everybody else kind of consolidates that position.
And see, we tried to do something similar, but what we did was we pretty much and you see it in the second video. Like we told a group, you go take the high ground, me and Dewan take the mid, these other guys take the low. We pinch in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So as we walk that, you wipe out any flow. Me and Dewan is pretty much supposed to be walking pretty much back to back, looking in 2 different directions. You know what I'm saying? That way and then we shooting in between us, right? So we're shooting in between the people that's up top, Dewan shooting in between the people that's down low, and then we turning and looking ahead of us at the same time. So that's how we were walking that tree line when we did the hill, the push to take Hamburger Hill back. That's how we walked that. is we just walked through the, and then Dewan, we got halfway there. Dewan like, hey, Guru, let's get off this hill before we hurt ourselves. I'm like, all right, bet that sounds like a good plan.
So, was that all uphill for you guys from DZ3 up to Hamburger Hill?
Yes.
Okay.
It was down through Duckett, but then straight back up.
Oh, you were spawned from Duckett and then down to Hamburger Hill along the
before
day one, yes. Day 1, yes. Day 2, what Lacey just said. Day 1, it was uphill to get to Hamburger Hill, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then day 2, you would spawn at Duckett or by Duckett and then go down.
That's where we found out that was a option. So we just started spawning in the back and playing that area.
Because the refs had told us one point when we was on Hamburger Hill that we couldn't spawn back there. I think that was DZ4. We couldn't spawn back there, but then command told us that we could.
I think that was 3. It was 3 or 2. The one right by the Spetsnaz Special Forces spawn. The one right by your Special Forces spawn.
Yeah, so if we were on Hamburger Hill, we could spawn there, which you guys shut down a few times.
Yeah, we owned it at the time, but it was literally the start of the game, and he was like, "Yeah, y'all can't spawn there." We're like, "Yes, we can." He was like, "Yeah, y'all can't spawn there." So we had to make the long walk back, and by then when we get back, they're like, "Why y'all just spawn into DZ?" And we looked at each other like, "Motherfucker."
Oh man! So I had a ref. I brought my Reclamation 2. Just a side note, back 3-4 years ago, I had my own guys reffing the first one. And I changed some of the rules where, if a rocket had to hit a bunker for it to eliminate someone, it couldn't just eliminate them from an area effect. Mm-hmm. But the refs knew that at the field, and they were doing the reffing, but I had game staff helping me that were part of my team at the time, and they were arguing with the refs. No, you can't. And I'm like, oh, crap. So I guess the point is, like, that communication line sometimes breaks down with refs. And they they don't think to ask their superior, whoever that is, to just radio it in and be like, hey, what's the status on this? They just think they know.
I'll definitely do the game again, and I am doing it again.
Don't like to ask questions.
What's that?
It boils down to a lot of people don't like to ask questions. That makes it feel like they're dumb or some shit.
Yeah,
like the question Google asked: "Are you in or you out?"
Hey, I was being nice. Hold on, listen here, motherfucker. Listen here. I was being nice, goddammit. I was being nice all goddamn weekend. I gave 2 people the opportunity to call themselves the fuck out before I fucked them up.
Pause.
Yeah.
No. You understand. Listen, the first one was in the first video, right? So I'm this is when we first started playing. I'm trying to understand the game. I'm trying to talk to this guy that's walking in. Hey, can y'all spawn there, or can y'all just, or is this just somewhere a dead zone? Like, can y'all spawn on this side or the one side? My man's like, dead men don't talk. I'm not dead. Number one, you know what I'm saying? I'm not dead. I know he is, but I'm not dead. Well, how about, what? Go ahead. Are you dead? No. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? So I shot him. Yeah. Then here's the second option here. So it didn't play on the video, but here's the second time that I gave someone a chance.
Hey, so indeed.
Hey, I'm out of paint, but I'm not out. So come on, I'm gonna stay with y'all. I'm gonna look dangerous. Let's go. Hey, there's something right here, some movement right here. Come here. Gun up right here, straight ahead of me. My 12 o'clock at this tree right here. Who? Oh.
Good job, gentlemen. I'm proud of every one of you.
Hey, straight right. Oh, gun up.
Mount cover.
All right, put your gun up. Put your gun up, though. Hey, shoot him in the foot. I don't know if he out. Shoot him in the foot. You got to put your gun up. Put your gun up. Put your gun up. Put the barrel sleeve on. Put your gun up, put the barrel sleeve on. Hey, it's 2. It's one behind him. I don't know about him. He just ran. It's 2. It's 2. No, it's somebody else back there just ran back to the left. He gone. I have no paint. That's what I'm doing. That's why I ain't going nowhere yet, baby. That's why I ain't going nowhere yet.
So yeah. I gave them both a chance. Now the other me, I'm blowing. After the first time, he don't do it. I'm shooting him.
Dude, I hunted the fuck out of that spawn rope the majority of fucking Saturday. Like, I couldn't figure out. They kept saying I can't shoot within 100 foot of it, and I'm like, what if my paint doesn't go in there? Like, I'm shooting a foot away from the tape. I'm not going. Like, So I thought they had to spawn in the spawn fucking little roads, and that turned out not to be true. I
Right.
swear to God, I was watching some dude creep up to the line, do one of these like he was lifting the tape, step under it, put his arm down, and then go aggressive on somebody over there. So I just put a rope into him, and he goes, I'm still under the tape. Like, what do you mean? I stopped. Like, what do you mean you're under the tape, man? I swear to God, I thought I seen you pick it up. I didn't see the tape, but you're what was this? Like, were you stepping under a branch? He's like,
Right.
no, see, I was right here. I was about to shoot him in the back though, so I'll go tag back up. And I'm like,
That's
cool.
But like that, it was so confusing right there because I'm like, it just was weird, right? Like
It was weird.
Yeah.
You're gonna have issues with that unless you can spawn specifically in those 2 spots. Otherwise, I'm gonna watch you the whole time I can.
The entire fucking time, exactly.
And yeah, I might. I get not shooting into the dead zone over there, but as soon as you cross that tape, as long as my paint don't cross that fucking line, it's gonna hit you. We're good.
Exactly.
You should have stayed on that end because we had them locked in. If we would have had more paint, we had them locked in on Saturday.
Yeah, we did. But so to Frank's point here, right? So, yo, I don't know where the fuck they were, but they were high up on the fucking hill, first striking us from across the fucking area. Yo, and all you just kept hearing, you kept hearing the first strike coming at.
Oh yeah.
Hey, on that note, with first strike, it wasn't abusive. It was actually, I think, maybe due to the cost, people were actually treating it like a sniper role.
I don't think I ever got hit by one, but I heard.
I can't tell.
I did.
I got hit by one when I was filming, trying to record and take pictures. Some dude's like, "Oh, he's a high value target." Boom.
Damn. I would have did it too. Especially if I'd known it was you. I would have shot you in the kneecap.
Dude, I thought I seen you at the base of a hill while I was walking off, and I was like, "Is that Eli? Hey, Eli!" And the dude spun and shot me in the fingertip. And I'm just like,
"No,
I'm dead, man! Like I thought you were my friend."
Probably would have shot you in the back, honestly. Like, oh, he's out, boom, in the back.
But you would have waved first.
I would have waved, and then I would have shot you. And
like,
been
oh,
like,
that is Eli. Oh,
and I'd probably throw patches at you or something. I don't know.
Damn.
Eli, you going back next year?
Yeah.
Are you gonna run with us this time next year?
Yeah.
No, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Eli like to fucking play against us. I don't understand.
No, actually, no. I'm planning on going NATO, so I'm planning on rolling with you guys for this one.
That's gonna be the fun side.
There we go.
I normally don't throw resources at traveling events anymore, just because it's a huge headache to try to organize. But this one, I think I'll be rolling with the posse for NATO.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Bring.
So if Desi, listen, since everybody else called, fuck that. They already talking shit. I don't give a fuck. They can suck a dick. What they gonna do to me? They gonna cancel me, motherfuckers? The fuck? They gonna cancel me?
It's speculation.
The fuck?
It's speculation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Talking
Fuck.
caca.
Yeah, shikaka.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what Desi's doing. If he does, whether he's commanding or whether he's just part of Blue, we got to get these guys on Warlord, dude. We got to get that. We got to get as many people on that as we can.
Yeah,
So
we just.
Go ahead.
It
Lexi,
was
I'm
to
gonna let you
track
answer that.
ourselves. Like we thought about it, and we're like, well, I mean, we can throw it on later. Let's just get out there real quick, and we never threw the rest of it on to carry the phones.
My battery pack died, and my phone battery is probably aging, so I didn't even turn it on.
RK will be there.
Ooh, I mean, that'll help. But
Yeah.
it would have been beneficial to know where you guys were, because I was confused at one point in time.
There was one time I wanted to just join your side so we could shit talk and be like, oh, there's Eli, and then like converge.
And you know me, I would have told everybody, hey, fuck all of you, respectfully. I am looking for one person.
I know where I'm going. He's right here.
Exactly.
Yeah, I 100% wanted to play that game. I would have played that. It would have been awesome.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Yeah, that shit was, like I said, overall, I enjoyed the game. I'm sold on it. I have no reason not to come back to that event. I will be there next year. I will be playing NATO. Mike says he'll be there. Cowboy said he'll be there. Ramos in the chat already said he'll be there.
Goddamn it, Tom.
Hey, so with that many people coming, you guys either get an Airbnb or fucking campsite.
No, not Cameron. Fuck you. It's cold out there. Everybody,
come on.
It's not always cold.
Listen.
There's been years where it's 60, 70 degrees. It's beautiful.
It was not that cold out. Just layer up, bro.
Saturday it
bones.
was.
He got old
Saturday it
bones.
was cold. It was
Son
cold
of
Thank,
that
Mike.
day.
Thank you.
Old bones.
Thank you. Hey, but you know something? You better be glad that you didn't come because that fucking couch bed was not fucking friendly.
Hey, yo, wait, hold on. Also, Dewan not able to sleep is a nasty fucking sight, bro. This motherfucker was up until about 3 o'clock in the fucking morning doing God knows what. That motherfucker kept. I was cool. I was watching that motherfucker. Hey, look at this. Close my door. He'd close my door, walk out, and be gone for about 5 minutes. Come back in. Hey, look at this real quick. Like this motherfucker. He had a good time like that. But yeah, we're definitely getting an Airbnb next year, and we might be we're gonna try to get a little closer to the field because we were like 40 minutes away, so we're gonna try to be a little bit closer. So
yeah,
I'm going back to Statesville.
We found a decent hotel in Hickory, Baymont. It was not as ghetto as we thought it would be. So that place was pretty decent. It was about 20 minutes away.
Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you my story. My story was, when we got to the motherfucker, we get there Friday morning. We go eat at grandma's.
Fuck
diner.
fuck grandma
We
too.
almost went to grandma's. We debated that one.
Yo, yeah, you did a good thing. We went to grandma. I got you, TB. I'm gonna get TB, and he want to talk about the Warlord, about the arcade being there. But so we got to grandma's diner. You know what I'm saying? Again, me and Dewan walk in, and it was like. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Let me sit down. And then this motherfucker picks the table right at the door. So as soon as you walk in, it's us. And then it was cold as shit.
Easy entrance, quick exit. Go. Gotta go.
So listen. So luckily, I'm quick thinking and shit. Motherfucker, some EMS workers come in.
And police.
Right. They come in, they sit down, they eat. So I'm like, all right, bet. So it's time to get out. I'll run up there. You good? Go ahead and walk out. You know what I'm saying? Pay for their food. Like, you good? Yeah, you good. Go ahead. Fuck that. You see that truck right there? We good. We're good people.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let us live.
Those ones are good. Okay, those ones are good.
Can you put a word in with all your white friends? We're new here.
Yeah, this truck, these faces were good. Okay. We mean no trouble.
It was early as hell in the morning.
Yo, you gotta understand. It was like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, and then we walk in this door, and they like legit. The people that are in there was like,
there go the neighborhood.
Hard ER.
Yeah, it's probably the 3 guys that meet at the gas station every day, sit in the corner to drink their fucking coffees, and here comes something new.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you I even went to the bathroom, right? I go in the bathroom, I go in the stall, and this big, tall motherfucker, he looks over, he at the urinal and just leaned over. I'm done. I'm gonna go.
Hey, little guy.
Yeah, I came out back and I'm like, that was quick. I said, hey, wow. Man.
That motherfucker said performance anxiety. Like, what the fuck?
She's been like, yeah, it is true, motherfucker. Look at this hog.
He didn't have to pee. He just looked over, looked down. I'm like, I'm done.
Ramos. No, this motherfucker was tall as shit though. And he looked like off
of Adam Family.
No, he like Bill Gates. He was tall as Lurch, but looked like Bill Gates.
Oh
yeah.
So motherfucker walked in there, and when I say Dewan was like, all right, it's time for you to go. Motherfucker went to the bathroom. That motherfucker came out. I'm like, yo, what up, man? What happened? That motherfucker was like, yeah. That tall motherfucker kept looking at me. I'm like,
done.
Oh, the funniest shit in the world.
I couldn't even finish my food.
He said,
I'm done. I'm ready to go.
Sleep in Hickory is 19 minutes field, Waffle House, Hooters, Outback. That was a walk away. Okay, all right.
Yeah, we were right. That's how I found my place. So I left my carry-on. So James picked me up from the airport. He got his rental before I did. I left my carry-on by the cones at the Charlotte airport. We got all the way there, and then we got all the way there, all the way to.
I thought that was the Cowboys print in the corner.
I'll catch you. I'll be right back.
All right. No, I thought that was a Cowboy's friend in the corner back there giggling and shit. You know, he got a ghost friend back there, or some shit. Hey, TV, I'm about to add you in. You ready? Thumbs up. All right, there we go. So you said RKE gonna be at Fulda next year, huh?
Oh yeah, Alan and Alan and Linnea and I are going to be there. So Alan's bringing his wife out too, but he's going to be there, support the app, and basically help implement the app for the NATO side up to the level that it goes, whether it's
Hey man, I'm gone.
or whatever command role one of y'all take, whatever that is, or whoever we wind up hooking up with.
Good night, everybody. About to eat dinner.
Good night, Dwan.
All right. What's up, TB?
What's up, man?
Eat your vegetables, make you grow.
I will.
Broccoli.
All right.
With extra cheese.
All right. So,
no.
Go ahead.
No, I mean that's just it. Alan wants to go to Fulda. He thinks that Fulda will be a good big demonstration, and next year where will be the launch of RTT and a Warlord officially. So we're gonna actually have a really big push in October. We're looking at having actual computer magazine reporters there writing articles on it for the AR. So you guys are going to be outside of paintball. We're going to be in the real computer magazines like IGN. Yeah,
I like it. So
Yep.
Eli, I'm gonna put Eli on the spot. So Eli, you come in RTT next year, right?
I'm not 100% sure yet.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put the bug. So as soon as you 100%,
You might want to.
No, I asked you first. God damn it.
So
well,
hold on. Who else is have you figured out who else is commanding?
we don't have one at the moment. We're still looking at one.
Okay.
A couple. People. What I want people that are watching to understand with that is that there was a learning curve that Lacey can attest to with the training that we did not impact Matt's side. If you legit, as a commander and a command staff, want to learn to play the game long before the game starts to where there's no it's actually skill-based, Matt demonstrated that with his players. The caliber he brought, they hit the field, and Lacey's advantage was gone almost instantaneously because they understood how to play the game. So I know the game sounds overwhelming, but I'm sure Matt can attest it can be learned, and it's not hard. It's not near as hard once you start picking it up, and the practice mode is what does it.
I wasn't able to practice because I've had a really busy schedule this fall. But when I picked up on it pretty quick once I was able to actually play parts of it. It's on my tentative calendar whenever that is in October. I'll just say that. So I always have a good time at Sherwood with you guys.
Well, RTT would be something we would love to see your spin on out west, because really the mechanic, and we've implemented, believe it or not, you'll enjoy this, Eli, because I think you're the kind of personality that'll enjoy this. Mm-hmm. There are escalating levels depending on how hard you camp.
Yeah, rookie dominant.
So what happens is, first thing, and I'm going to go ahead and announce it now, Ronin, there will be no first strike rounds at any more Ronin games. So we don't want they're great. That's awesome. Other people want to use them. For us, it takes away the ability of the game to flow like it needs to.
And on a side note with that actually, for my events, I've removed them unless it's a MagFed only game.
Right.
The flow works better without first strike. I hate to say that, but it really does.
Well, we may introduce first strikes back into the game, but it would be very, very, very limited in scope, and they will have very specific things that they can do with those first strike rounds. We are moving in the direction, as people are going to learn with Deadlands next year. We are going back to the old school 2007 role-playing games.
Yo,
Deadlands is
gonna be fucking insane.
I've already gave Matt a sneak peek into it. We're going to do the same thing for RTT. So what I mean is I've got 18 role players that are in depth. They solve mysteries. There's a paintball game that goes on, and then there is another whole level of it. There is going to be a game master, which is me, and then I have 2 on-field games masters who run the storyline. It's that old school. There's 88 props. There's 18 role players. The role players have their own stories and their own mysteries they've got to figure out, and it's 26 hours. So you're going to be trying to solve mysteries at 3 in the fucking morning, trying to solve all of this shit and get it going. It's all in depth. It's all been written. For anybody that thinks I'm bullshitting, Matt, am I bullshitting? I've showed you everything.
No, this shit is fucking insane. Like I'm excited for it, but I know for damn well ain't none of us ready for it. None of us that has never played a game like this is not ready for it, but we will be.
You're gonna hit the ground running.
Yeah.
Because again, we're gonna do the same thing for RTT. We're gonna have training classes for you guys that want to do it. We're gonna go through it.
Uh-oh.
Bobby, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Oh yeah. So Joe Stabeck will be taking the role of Stone. So the people that remember Frank was one of the role players. Frank, your character is still there if you would like to have the character again. Do you remember who that was?
Okay, Alicia.
He was a named role player. Oh, shit. There are female role players, yes. Actually, the leader of the Hellstrom, which Dwan's going to be the general.
There you go. All right.
Okay. So, but Joe Stabeck's going to take the Stone role, so he'll be one of them. Bobby Goglin is going to run all of the NPCs. Now, the NPCs are going to be a new experience for y'all because it's going to be 5 people are going to play like 40 different roles. So you're going to have to pay attention to what they tell you when you talk to them or what they're saying when they're going around. So, for instance, you may come up to somebody that just 5 minutes ago you were talking to as Doc Holliday, and he may be mumbling something about the mine, and you're like, hey, Doc. And he's like, who's Doc? This is Prospector Pete. You've got to understand that they may look the same, but they're playing a different role. And that's what the role players are going to be doing. There's a whole paintball game going on with missions coming in every 15 minutes. We're going back to insertion windows. The missions have to be decoded. So the missions will be called in code. The command staff has to decode it. Then they have to actually send people on these missions. It's the GSRP. So there's mission types: ambush, patrol, listening post, recon report, photo recon. You know what I'm talking about, Lacey.
Yeah.
Firefly on steroids, the Stargate game.
Yeah.
One of the games I do. It's that game. It's already written. I'm not changing anything. I'm not scaling it down. We're going to see, can the new school
It's literally a chance to play the game I wanted to play in 2008.
And it's in our case here, it's a challenge accepted moment. So
yep.
Y'all
are gonna have fun one way or the other.
Float. Right. We're gonna sink or we're gonna float. We either gonna sink on we're gonna sink on the scenario side of it, and then just try to beast on a paintball side of it. You know what I'm saying?
One or the other. Would do just fine if you ever played Dungeons and Dragons role playing.
Dude, not even that. Think about it, Lacey. If you remember on mine, you had deeds that you had to capture with flags. And that's how you mine Ghost Rock. So there's a whole paintball game. There's 3 different paintball games, whether you want to run missions, whether you want to control flags. Because, I mean, there's flags, there's missions, and then there's night play. And at night play, it just rolls straight in because, again, it's a 26-hour game that rolls into and everything means something. So you're not just doing meaningless shit. The missions aren't pre-written. The missions are called in based on what's going on the field. That's why I have on-field game masters that are telling me where the firefights need to go, because the mission types are things like, so it may be ambush, but you may have to have a number of players. So you have to start with 20 players, or it may be a take and hold where you have to end with 10 players. So you got to start with 20. You can start with up to 20, or I may tell you have to start with 20. So what that does is that allows the game director to move players if you want the points. It gives the power back to the game director to adjust the game. And that's kind of what I'm wanting Matt to see, and even Eli, if you come and play, is this is how the game directors did it then. Now, so if y'all want to do it that way now, here's a way you can do it. Because the game director, as you're going to learn, and I'm going to tell people this now, in this instance, the game director is not your friend. That's just it. The game director's there to give you an experience and a fun experience, but he's not your friend. He's not your buddy. He's there to give you something, and you're going to get twisted up and down. And you may, if you can't find the fun in getting gacked, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? If you can't laugh, I'll give you an example. One of the NPCs we were talking about tonight, and you'll know this. Y'all remember Joker and Bomber, right, from Joint Fury?
Oh, you're talking about the guys we met.
Yes, Joker and Bomber.
Okay.
Well,
I got you.
And Lacey will really laugh at this. There are a group of NPCs that are incestuous, inbred, hillbilly pig farmers.
Okay.
That the role players have to deal with because they own a pig farm, and in the mystery, there's a body that has to be recovered and looked at, and they have to interact with these incestuous
and I'm
twin
you're gonna have them come back and do it.
inbred pig farmers.
Can they have a banjo? Can you please give them a banjo? They need a banjo.
But the people coming to play the NPC roles are those. So we're looking at Doc John and Little John are going to be there. Kevin and Joker and Michael Cho. So a lot of the people that role played back in the day with Bobby Goglin are going to be out there. So the people y'all are going to be role playing with have been role playing for 30 fucking years. Okay. So y'all are going to get the full old school role playing scenario game. Well, not the watered down version it is.
Like I told you earlier, CB, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, these guys, like I said, I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but I welcome the challenge. I mean, because I think next year is going to be for us. I mean, so again, part of what we're talking about here too. This is winding down our season, right? Like our season's over. There's technically one more mutant event that's going on, and that's Richard this weekend is taking the EXO role for War of the Wasteland at White River. He's EXO for Craig Kemper on the blue side. He's down there now, actually. That is technically our last scenario event. I'm not there. I'm not able to make it because we went to Fulda, and my fat ass, my hamstrings are killing me. Like I've legit had ice on my knee and hamstring for the last 2 days.
Yeah,
there's stuff that my mind wanted to do at that event that my body would not let me do, and I had the first time, had to admit it that I had to take it and take things in paces, otherwise I would not be walking off that field.
Yo, thank you. Oh wait, one thing I would want to say thank you to Shane Bunnell. I'm gonna say thank you to that motherfucker. Told me, hey, pregame with what did he say? Advil. Is that what he said,
Mm-hmm.
Lacey? Pregame with pregame with Advil, you'll be fine. So walking up to the field day 2, I popped. Actually, he told me that on Friday. So Saturday, popped 4 walking up, popped 2 more midday. I was fine. Afterwards, I died though. Like I legit died. My body was like, "Hey, cuz, you do realize you 36 and overweight. Slow the fuck down."
Time for some bionic knees.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But,
robot legs, man. Robot legs.
But what you got next year? What do you have? I mean, not to get too much of your information, Eli, but how many games do you have planned next year for you? Because I want to come down and play one of your events.
So it's funny you talk seasons because we don't know seasons in the Southwest. I mean, the summer, right? We slow down, but then we just do night stuff.
I got summer, and then I got fake summer, right?
Right. Right now it's still 83 degrees out, so whatever.
What is it?
80, like I think it's 75 degrees right now.
Suck a dick, man.
So I have the AC on right now. I'm too much of a So I have Reclamation coming up in February. It turned into a 2-day event. All of my events up to this, I've been working with fields that can only accommodate a single-day event. So a 2-day event is a big deal for Arizona. We haven't had that since 2008. It's been a long time. And so having said that field is 6 acres. So we're not able to accommodate 500 players. Even last year we had 250. This year we'll probably have around 300. And that's probably about max that the field really can sustain at any given time. Now, granted, people are coming and going, so it'll probably be fine. Reclamation is a sci-fi event. It's always has all my shit sci-fi. Whether it's is or not, there's always a sci-fi background with it.
Speaking of that, let me send you this while we talking right now. We don't have to talk about it right now. It's just so I don't forget. So go ahead, keep going.
No. Next year, I don't have anything else planned per se. Sector 6 is a night game. This year, I tried to go for a glow event. Now we actually have glow paintballs we can accommodate, so that'll happen in October. Again, I don't have a set date on that, and I have a lot of work to do to make sure that that's viable. I'm eyeing Texas. I don't know if Texas is going to be a slow burn where I've been just kind of biting around the edges, but Texas.
Come on now, Texas. You got the base here. I told you. Anything you need. You need my garage. You need to ship me shit.
I already have.
Have you talked to Texas Paintball?
I talked to someone.
The Night Stalkers only do one game. I mean, nobody else does a game there.
I need to talk directly with the field. I spoke with someone over the weekend about it, but I need to talk with them. Someone suggested What's Up Paintball. Alan suggested What's Up. I think that one's heavily used by Viper right now, so I don't know if people are really going to want to do that one. And then
they go to the field because the field has got the infrastructure.
They do. They have
I just don't know where striker scenarios is with that.
Right, and I don't want
that whole thing.
I don't want to do with that, but I also have Dallas, Giant Party Sports. That's a flat field that's doable for whatever number of players. But Texas Paintball it's been on my radar for like 3 years. So if I could pull an event off of Texas Paintball, I would do it. It's just a matter of like Reclamation, being that it's a 2-day event. I need to nail that one. It's gotta be great. It can't just be like mediocre. I've got to like nail that one. So I'm already stressing about it. I have 2 events coming up next week. One is a MagFed game, and the other is my Black Friday game, which is just a bunch of nonsense fun. Hopefully fun. But beyond that, I had a field out in Central California, Central Coast. We had a tentative date schedule, but I haven't locked that date in yet. Sometime in April. I mean, logistically, I don't have any support there, so that one's really a lot more difficult for me to pull off. But Texas definitely. Also exploring Florida, maybe. Just talking to Desi about dates I can work around at different fields. That might be a possibility. Just kind of seeing what's out there. Geographically, it doesn't really matter because it's just a longer drive or a flight, and then I just ship shit in.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm just saying, 'cause I would like to. So my goal is before I'm done, everybody that I kind of engage with or that are have these fields, I want to play the events. You get what I'm saying? So I want to experience that event, experience that that field. So I mean, I think next year, I think our schedule is pretty much kind of made already, I believe. So yeah. So but I'm looking to get things already in line so that I can start planning for if I got room next year or even the year after that. That way I can, things that we kind of over, so to say. I don't know how y'all feel about that, Cowboy and Grids. If y'all feel like games that we are over playing, we just wipe out.
Yeah.
And then do other cool shit.
That's pretty much what happened when I was making it.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit up stuff that are bucket list items, so I can get through those, see how they run, and then some of the smaller stuff. The goal is to hit a variety of fields, a variety of events next year if I can. But as far as mine are concerned, Reclamation is always the end of February, and so it's great time for people to get out of that. The temperature during that time frame is usually around 85.
Oh man, fucking jack off again. Fuck you, guy.
Right.
So, hey, look, you can't shovel sunshine. That's all I'm saying.
No, shots fired. That's all right. That's fair. You right. You right.
Matt, there's always shots fired.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like Eli met me and decided that he's going to target me every chance he gets.
No. All I decided is if I'm going to play this damn ship and I'm going to run this boat and I'm going to sing songs about this boat, I will take out anyone in front of me with my cannons. I will cannon the shit out of people. That's it. That's where it started.
And this fucker chased me around the fucking field 3 times.
Dude, we chased you off the field. And then you guys tried to chase me off the field. Are you good?
Yeah, exactly. That motherfucker chased me. Around the castle. again, I got to go back to that moment because people don't understand. I thought I was gone. I thought he was gone. I looked back like that. And now I just see a little motherfucker with this fucking black, white ass fucking wig coming across the goddamn bridge. I'm like, motherfucker.
All right, so listen. So we're skipping while we're going dun 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 dun. So we're skipping through the area, the castle or whatever. It was
Yeah, it was.
I got Pete Mareem in that one. Yeah,
I love that game.
Yeah.
That game was so much fun. And it's a shame like nobody else enjoyed it as much as we did.
Yeah, I had it.
I don't care. I mean, if we had,
if we have more people,
I got July. Believe it again, I still got the month of July, except for the last weekend of July. I can do another scenario game in July. I mean, Joe and I have been talking about that. Sherwood doesn't have to have just 2 games a year. I'm like, you can have the people that fuck with Sherwood are going to fuck with Sherwood. The more games you do at Sherwood, the more they're going to fuck with Sherwood.
I'm just saying that one, and I've told Alan this, and I think you guys know that one is much better as a pure LARPing and canon game.
Yes,
like,
and that's where we're looking. That's what July is looking at. I mean, we're looking at building an entire LARP community at Sherwood. That's where. So I'm going to throw it out a little bit just so people know. If you haven't paid attention, of me, Alan, and Guru, Alan and I are moving into LARP. What does that mean for Paintball with Ronin? That should tell you where Paintball with Ronin is going to go, where Guru is going to step more into that role creatively. And
so y'all got to deal with me, motherfuckers.
I mean, even to the RTT kind of stuff. I mean, and Alan and I are going to go build a LARP community, which you guys are going to be more than welcome to come into. And the cool shit is your stats in Paintball will carry over into LARP because it's going to be the same game, just with different elimination mediums. So instead of paintballs, you'll have bows and arrows that are shooting foam, which you'll see at Deadlands because Damage Inc. can carry LARP bows and arrows and shoot you because they're the Indians. They'll have rubber knives. They'll have rubber tomahawks that they can melee you with, and you can't melee them unless you've got specific counter things. But they're the Indians that don't want all the white men on the black men and everybody else on their shit.
I bought these for a reason. Eli, when you read it, you'll understand. But I bought these for a reason. Not only so I can shoot my kids, but I bought these for a reason. So
I'm deadly.
Well, here's the rest of it. Are you ready? So we are going. You guys have seen the Umarex airsoft Colts, right? That look like the old school guns.
Yeah.
And they shoot. They got shells that you load. That you front load the pellet or the BB. Well, you can mill those out to 43 caliber. And Styles is looking at doing that. And if we do that, they're 12 gram and we'll have 43 caliber paint that I will buy. I found it. It's all going to be red. And basically, you'll be able to shoot each other with 43 caliber real paintball looking pistols that are single action. You've got to pull it and cock it. And they've got all of them. And they run about $115 to $130. And then Styles is looking probably about $50 to $60 to convert it. So, but it's a gun that as long as if Matt wants to do a Deadlands game again, because like I'm telling Joe, why not do a game every other month? You've got a fucking field. If there's a draw, if there's a storyteller like Matt that wants to tell stories, and there's an audience that wants to tell the stories,
they don't know I'm a storyteller yet, man. They only know me to tell people to get the fuck off their field. They don't understand. They don't know that I tell stories.
No, people need to start seeing. They need to start seeing the chess pieces that have been put into place.
No, because TV, I'm just a dumb paintball player, bro.
No,
I'm just a dumb paintball player.
Not yet. No.
What the fuck am I here doing here?
Hey, Matt, what were you saying?
You know why you're here. You're part of
What
it
is
too.
that?
That's gellet balls, dude.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Okay,
Hold
my
on.
dog. My dog.
Yeah, dude. Let me get back to this. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Ah.
Where's that?
Yeah, you good. I got it. Listen, I ain't got mine absorbing water yet. I got four of the loaders full right now, but we had a good day yesterday, the day before, to go out there in the backyard and play, but we haven't had another decent day to get them out there and playing.
Dude, it's a lot of fun. My kids love it.
My kid, no, he likes shooting people. He don't like getting shot. When he gets shot, ow!
My older kids love it. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, well, MJ got shot and he ran up and attacked his sister. So he put the jelly ball down and ran up and punched her, and then grabbed it and shot her at close range. Yeah, he ain't like getting shot. So I bought them these little. Yeah, he's horrible. I bought them these little. I can't find it right now. I bought them some little full cover masks because my youngest daughter shot my oldest daughter in the mouth, so they had to stop then. She like, you shot me in the lip. Oh, see, you got the pistols.
So I got the jelly ball. So that's the competitor to Gel Blaster. I don't know if they're any better, but it's cool.
Like I said, I got 5 of them. So my plan was to I was gonna go down and just shoot people. Just,
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
I think Friday night, as people are exploring the field in the dark.
Oh fuck yeah!
Shoot around with those, man.
I got 5 of them, so I'll bring it early. Everybody grab one. We go out there and hide in the castle and fuck people up.
So, and for Deadlands, by the way, we are going to have a real competitive winner take pot Texas Hold'em tournament buy-in, like for real, run by a real dealer, where you pay. I think it's like a $50 buy-in, and you can buy in twice. And I think there's payout. Austin's running it, so you should know that Austin does that for like real. So Austin's going to run the Friday night Texas Hold'em tournament that you can buy into.
I'll watch
and
that
go
one.
home with real fucking money.
I'll watch and film that one. How about that? I don't do Hold'em. I can play 3-card, but I can't do Hold'em.
I'm just saying. I mean,
I don't have a poker face on that one, so my toes like everything,
They be like, you got a good hand? No, I don't have a good hand. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So, I mean, Friday night will be real poker. We'll have a Friday night party. So, depending on what pre-reg is, will depend on what we do for Friday night party. I mean, if we've got a good enough pre-reg, which I'm hoping we will, since this is the old school scenario game, it ought to bring out a lot of the old school players.
I'm gonna keep the comment that it already brought some people out. Fucking they did it
again. They did that shit themselves, so whatever.
No, I'm talking about they fucking foamed the fountain already. Fucking A.
Yeah, they did.
Huh?
They foamed the fountain down at World Cup already.
Yeah, whatever.
Wait, what?
Every year, the prepubescent paintball players foam the fountain in Kissimmee.
He meant that.
So, because it's retarded, man. It's stupid to do it. The town doesn't like it. Yeah. They always write articles about it. The people that live there hate it. You're going to somebody else's neighborhood and spiking their fountain so foams go everywhere. What's the purpose of it?
They literally foam a fountain. I thought
it's like bubble.
No, it's a big ass fountain that they pour foaming solution, whatever the fuck they put in there, and it Zach, you better be a part of it. You his XO for the shit. So yeah, you put my sound dope as fuck.
Deadlands is this, and Matt can tell you because he's seen it. I took a role playing game that's Deadlands. I took the Deadlands card game, the Deadlands CCG game, because I played both of those religiously. I know I'm a 50-year-old man baby, but I play RPGs. That's just how it is. And I converted it to a paintball game. So for those that want to play a role-playing game where the elimination method is paintball, that is the 18 role players and what they will do. They will be playing paintball. They'll be on missions, but they'll have their own things they've got to figure out. And on top of that, they're expected to play the character, meaning they're not all going to get along with each other, even on the same side. They've all got their own agendas of things they're trying to do. They've all got their backstories of where they came from. And this will all start on Friday night in front of any players that want to watch. We'll be in the cantina, and you'll see the role players interacting with each other in character. That's why it's a 26-hour game, so you can be as immersive in your character as you want to be.
So there we go. So yeah, I just wanted to be. He's going to be the one.
So if that's what you want, that's going to be there. Now, if you don't want that, there is a normal paintball game with a general with missions coming in that you run missions and do missions. There, you'll be every half hour there'll be a general led mission, which is a bigger mission than the other ones. You're going to have helicopters and coaches and horses and that. So there's a scenario game that's got nothing to do with the role players, but the people that want to role play. The costumes, there'll be all the NPCs will be there to interact with, and it's all card based. So that you remember that, Lacey. There's a card for everything, and the card, just like in a role playing game, with rules as written. Understand, I'm a long time dungeon master, and that's what I am in this game. I'm going to be a dungeon master. We're going to be telling the story. You guys are going to be solving the mystery. There's 88 props. There's major props. There's minor props. Only the role players can use the props. And they're all useful. They're not worth points. They let you do things. Your role players can level up. The more they level up, the more they can do different things. So there's gunslingers that do duels because you can call out other role players and you duel each other and you can gain ghost rock or money or things like that when you interact with each other that way.
Hold on, I gotta say this. Hold on, TV. So he read it. His comment was, "Whoa, this is incredibly detailed."
Yes.
So what you saying? I got a little bit of OCD. Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all. I think it's great. I think you can never overplan for an event as long as the ultimate goal is to keep it simple so the execution is good.
And I think that's what this will be.
Yeah, you can never
Here's the thing: no one has ever, and I'm proud to say this, no one has ever got to the multiple levels of one of my games, and my games have at least 12 levels. There are storylines woven through. This is the old school where every player gets a card.
He was talking about what I sent him, what I wrote.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Deadlands. I was saying
Deadlands. We know Deadlands is well beyond. Yeah. We know that. No, he was talking about what I wrote. I sent him what I wrote.
Deadlands is like what is like an established like producer would write. From old school. I think it's great what you're talking about. I was just reading this. I'm like, holy shit, this is way detailed. So I have a bunch
you mean the Fifth Element one? Is that one?
Yeah.
Ooh, tell me that, and tell me the way he's got it laid out.
Oh, dude,
and that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm sorry. I'm gonna brag, man. I'm telling you, production-wise, Eli.
I'm just a dumb
Eli, tell the truth. Production-wise, have you ever seen a producer lay a game out like that?
On this for Fifth Element? No.
Well, I'm talking about a game format. I mean, most producers don't go to that level of detail in planning. You may, but most don't.
No, I mean, even mine is, like mine end up turning into big dumb games, and I don't mean to say it in a bad way, but my player base has to, like, I have to take people that have, like, we haven't had a legit scenario in Arizona since 2008, 2009 at best. I mean, where you have a weekend scenario where there's actually storytelling. Everybody reminisces about the good old days of Wayne Dalek and Black Cat and Viper here. But even those events, they got 200 players over a weekend, and that's cool. Like, they rented land, they got ranches, got whatever they needed. But that storytelling hasn't existed. And granted, I'm not like the best storyteller I have a ton of headcanon. And I could write books and books with all my dumb headcanon, but the level of detail written out on this with all the characters,
Eli, that's where people like me come in. I'll be happy to help you, dude. That's what I did for Viper. I wrote cards. I helped with storyline. I don't need anything for it. I like to help people create. Anything you need, I can help you do. That's the level of detail, and I don't need anything for it. I mean, it helps you and people enjoy the game, and you get to create because, unbeknownst to most people, I want the next generation. That's the only way. That's truly how we grow the game. Empowering actual content creators who are actually good at what they do. Hold
on. Now, we don't know if I'm good yet. God damn it.
Okay, fair enough. I'll give you that.
Hey, let's elevate Matt. Let's elevate Matt to a pedestal that he can't climb off of.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's hold on. Now, we don't know if this shit's good yet. It just
but I'm just
it
saying
looks good on
that
paper.
that there needs to be new ideas, and if the new ideas get inspired from the old ideas, even better, because that's the truth. The truth is, if y'all go and play a game like Deadlands, it's going to generate ideas for you to implement in your player base.
That's
And
exactly
that's
what
what I'm
I've been
saying. If
hitting
you
up.
come play it, you're going to get excited, especially if you take one of the roles, Eli. And I know I'm expecting James to, because we've talked about Spiro coming out and playing a role. Now, I can't put Spiro as an NPC because the NPCs aren't continuous. In other words, the NPC role isn't a impact role. They're impact, but they're transitional impact, if that makes sense.
No,
There's only 2 roles that are playable, that are like non-player, and that's the Joe Stabeck role and Bobby Goglin taking on another role where they've got they're the on-field dungeon masters, but they've got their own things that they're trying to work out because that influences the other role players. You see what I'm saying? So they're actually running the role players on it. Then inside of the role players, and Lacey, I'm assuming you're going to be a role player.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
I assumed so. I've already assumed that. So if you weren't, guess what? Surprise! You're going to be a role player, Lacey.
No, I'm in.
Yeah,
I've already
by the
been
way,
wanting to
Mute-
get a cowboy costume.
Yeah, and Mute,
Yes.
we're playing the event, so we're not gonna be role players. We're playing the event. It's what we're playing for Dewan. I mean, well, if
Well,
y'all,
I believe the role
And here's the
players, there's
truth:
like
if you
20
don't,
per
if you
side.
wanna, if you wanna role play and not paintball, that's fine. You can buy an entry. You don't have to buy paintballs. You know what I'm saying? You can buy an entry.
okay, hold on. So
and
what's
role
the
play
difference?
the
So,
game.
when we say role play, are we talking about role play for you at the game producer, or role play for our side?
No, you're role playing for your side.
Oh, okay, then yeah, okay. Then
So
that's-
here's
okay.
the thing. Imagine you've got 100 paintball players.
No, I get what you said. I
9 of those
misunderstood.
paintball players are going to be, because everyone's going to get a role. So everyone's going to get a card with a name and where they're from and a story about their character. What anybody chooses to do with that is totally up to them. There's anyone can take that and elevate themselves in that game. If they want to start interacting with the named role players, that is so much the better, and that is what used to happen. That's how you found out who the new role players were. Is I'd come up in character and introduce myself to a named role player that I'm interested in. That let that named role player know I was wanting to be in the storyline, because there is going to be a storyline that these 18 role players have to figure out.
Okay, gotcha. But Ramos, this is Deadlands. This is going to be the game that takes place in the beginning of May at Sherwood next year. So the end of April, like literally the end of April, beginning of May, the last weekend.
And this is inside of the Deadlands lore. So if you know anything about the role-playing game Deadlands, it's there.
I took him downstairs, Eli. I can't even show you my phone.
Believe it or not, Lacey, I am tempted, and I'm going to run it by you guys. So if I came up at, say, like the first weekend of February to Stabeck's Field, and we spent the weekend actually playing the role-playing game Deadlands.
Yeah, I'm in.
You in?
Yeah. Yes, we're still talking, Gabby. Yes, we're still here.
Shit, it goes longer than this, bro.
Yeah,
when we get off the show, I mean, we go even further.
Right. And then the real talking happens, right? No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Hold on, wait. Just
because I've already watched videos on like the Deadlands game.
Right. Because I mean, I've done. Fucking Gabby. Probably not, Gabby. Probably not.
I feel so bad about that one, by the way.
But the truth is, Eli, Alan's not going to be able to go, and if we do a Deadlands RPG, we may try to do it through like a Zoom thing.
That'd be cool.
So, but the people that role play, I'm like, we'll spend the weekend at Stabeck's man cave. You guys will get to see beside the magic, because nobody gets to go in the man cave and the rec center. And we'll actually fucking do a whole Deadlands weekend and eat fucking really good. There's some really good pizza there, dude. There's a restaurant there. What's the name of it? whatever fucking pizza it is, Antoni's or Antoli's or some shit like that.
I like
Whatever
Miller
the
pizza.
It's like right down the road from the field, like literally maybe.
Yeah, that's where we
3
had.
or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
All I
pretty good
know is that
pizza.
fucking pizza is the motherfucking bomb, yo.
It is. It is. That's where we had the little banquet at when we after Super.
Oh, is that the pizza she got?
Yeah. I mean, and it's even better the next fucking day. Holy shit. It's one of them too. Cold. You don't even need to heat it up.
I want to go. This is the video that was sent to me by Jonathan Collins. He was on the red side for Fulda. This is what we were up against, Lacey, trying to get over that hill. You ready?
Look at all these dudes.
First one in the building got free cookies. I did. Yo, first one in the building.
This was actually that was actually, I think, Hamburger Hill. This is the one that I was talking about. This one right here. So even if I would have made it over that hill and down into that trench, that's what I was going up against.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go from there.
No, literally, you're lucky if you get there, you just get a rocket hits the bunker and everybody's out anyways.
Yeah.
Hey Matt.
Huh? I got you. I got you. We're talking a minute. We will talk in a minute. We will talk in a minute.
Motherfucking pineapple is all I gotta say.
Yep.
Motherfucking pineapple. That's what it tastes like.
We will talk in a minute.
That's what it fucking tastes like, motherfucker. Motherfucking pineapple.
What?
Just stick around. We about to shut this down.
Even my wife is like, "What?" She knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Yes,
about to shut
that
this down,
baby.
Mike.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Mike,
motherfucking pineapple.
Let's start.
My wife is standing there going, "Yep."
Hold on, Cowboy. You got anything you got to say?
What the fuck is this pineapple shit about? I want to know.
Eli,
just say goodbye.
Why?
What?
Eli, you got anything you got to say?
Nah, just great talk. It's great to see y'all. It really was. I had a good time, even in passing, talking shit. It was fun.
Right. Yeah.
Me too.
Lacey?
Deuces, good game, awesome time. I actually had fun at Fulda this time, so I appreciate that.
No,
I appreciate the hospitality from Capital Offense, and yeah, I'll be going back next year.
Like I said, yeah, you got us. So again, Capital Offense, Andy, Dwayne, Cookie. If you guys are coming back, if y'all coming back, y'all get another command of another unit. Nehemiah too. You know what I'm saying? Like, hit us up. We'll run with y'all, no problems.
Yeah.
Mike?
Yeah, all of that.
And I'm gonna just say, I had a good time at Fulda. I see everybody. I met some new people. Saw some old people. Shout out to everybody that was there. I will see y'all next season. Like I said, I got one game
had
left.
half the whole team with him this time.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, pretty sure there will be a lot of mutants there next year.
I'll see if I can get Jeff to come out too.
Yeah. Listen. Put us in the fucking city. Let us work. Well, the Rex area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Put us over there and let us work. Don't make us walk up and down them fucking. Well, actually, you know what though? I don't mind.
We can go all through that area as long as there's people to actually do pushes and hold. We're golden. We just need to know what's going on beforehand.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna bail, guys. Great chatting.
All right.
Later, bro.
I'll do the outro, Mike. Talk to y'all next week.
Hey, look, GG's gonna be exchanged and everything. But what I'm gonna need you to do is come on out that room. Ass first, hands touching your motherfucking knees. Cause that's the only way you getting out of this shit alive, you sweet bitch.
around. Just don't forget who you fucking with when stepping on hollow ground.